The Bitcoin. You've probably heard a lot about the digital currency lately.
Bitcoins remain unregulated by any federal or state agency.
Bitcoin is a virtual currency that is making headlines, and it's making investors millions of dollars.
For hundreds of years, countries around the world have continued to use and create new forms of some sort of paper currency. But recently, there has been a push towards a more digital type of currency. We have had some advances through credit cards and online banking, but the future of currency may be closer than we think. In recent years, there has been a large increase in the usage of cryptocurrency, a new digital medium of exchange. Cryptocurrency is defined as a computationally derived mathematical currency created to function as money, which can be exchanged for various goods and services. So the point of this new type of currency is to create a safe and secure form of exchange for its users. Also, this is not a government-regulated form of money, so the amount distributed is predetermined, and more currency cannot be printed after all of it is distributed. The most common cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, is a peer-to-peer payment system that was introduced in 2009. Bitcoins have gained a huge amount of support from people and organizations across the world, and the potential of this new currency is limitless. The most important aspect of Bitcoin transactions is the concept of a virtual wallet. The most popular Bitcoin virtual wallet is blockchain. I am now going to demonstrate how to use blockchain and other online services to safely purchase Bitcoins. Creating a virtual wallet on blockchain is free, fast, and easy. All you need to do is provide an email account and a password, and you will be emailed the URL of your wallet and a unique identifier that can be shared with anyone to complete transactions. Creating a secure password is very important to keep your money safe. Here's what the inside of a virtual wallet looks like. Up in the top right corner is your current balance, which is directly correlated to the going exchange rate of a Bitcoin, which is currently around $444. You can see all of your transactions in this column, and you can also send and receive payments to other wallet addresses by using either the address string or the QR picture that is associated with certain wallets. In the Markets column on your blockchain wallet, you can see certain exchange rates of other websites that are selling Bitcoins to you. So as you can see, Bitstamp, BTCE, and CampBX all have different prices for which you can buy Bitcoins. I'm going to show you how to purchase a Bitcoin through BTCE because currently that's the cheapest that you can get. Because I already have my BTCE account hooked up to my virtual wallet, purchasing is quite easy. For now, I'll just purchase 0.1 Bitcoins, which is at a rate of 43.44. Once the transaction is completed, it will show up on the BTC buy orders list, and then will be transferred into your wallet where you will receive the Bitcoins, and you can check your transaction history and payments quite easily. Some of you might be wondering, where do these Bitcoins come from? This can be explained through the process of Bitcoin mining, which is defined as the process of adding additional transaction records to Bitcoin's public database of transactions, the blockchain. The blockchain is used to make sure every transaction is legitimate. To be confirmed, transactions must be packed in a block that fits very strict cryptographic rules that will be verified by the network. In basic terms, individuals and large organizations use massive electrical and computing power to run constant algorithms that eventually result in receiving a block of Bitcoins. This creates competition, and the number of Bitcoins that you can actually mine is directly related to the power of your miner. That is why many people are creating huge mining centers to obtain as many Bitcoins as possible. This is called Bitcoin mining because it introduces new currency into the market at a similar rate to how long it takes gold and other commodities to be found. Most of the time, individuals work together in the same pooled network, all searching for the same block, which when found, is split amongst the many people based on the computing power that they contribute. Currently, the reward for one block is 25 Bitcoins, but that number halves every 210,000 blocks until all of the Bitcoins are distributed. Now that you know some of the basics behind Bitcoins, I want to talk about why there has been such a craze over this cryptocurrency. First off, the government or banks cannot monitor this money, so payments are completely secure from outside eyes. Also, because Bitcoins are much more private, this money is much harder to get taken by the government. Its value is based on what the population agrees on and is not monitored by a centralized bank. Because cryptography and other security measures are used, cryptocurrencies are very hard to counterfeit as well. Another reason for the craze is because of the stock-like shifts that are seen constantly. Many people have already made lots of money by investing in bitcoins at an early stage and watching its value increase rapidly. Because the prices fluctuate so often, huge monetary gains can be made when purchasing at the right time. Some companies, such as Overstock.com, have already began accepting bitcoins as a payment method because they see the potential for future monetary gains. While this more free form of currency has many intriguing new aspects, there are actually many personal monetary risks that can come from investing in bitcoins. First off, because the government does not control these coins, the value of one coin can rise and fall at rapid rates. While this can be beneficial to many, it can also be very harmful. For example, the value of a Bitcoin in March of 2013 was about $47. That number shot up to around $1,150 in December of 2013, and today in April of 2014, the value has dropped back down to around $450. But when a company or a person accepts a payment in Bitcoin, the value of that payment may fall rapidly in just a couple of days. Because of this, many major companies and businesses are hesitant to accept these forms of currency because they have no idea what the value could be in the near future. Although this digital currency is protected through cryptography, there are still some security risks. Whenever there is a new technology, there are always cyber criminals out there trying to find a way to manipulate the system. Mark Karpales, the CEO of the Bitcoin exchange Mt. Gox, had a Trojan on his computer that searched user directories for data and files that were then uploaded. Through this breach, over 850,000 user Bitcoins were stolen, leaving the owners of those coins out of luck. Also, because password security is such an issue today, the long passwords that many users create are sometimes lost in translation. Many users have lost large amounts of money in Bitcoins due to lack of remembrance of the password. This just goes to show that accepting a more secure form of money will also mean accepting a more complicated form of exchange. We do not yet know how prominent and widespread the usage of Bitcoin will be in the future. As of right now, it seems to be one of the most interesting and widespread recent technology topics. Bitcoins have the potential to change the world, and we have already seen many steps towards their modern-day acceptance. But also, there has already been a lot of criticism towards widespread implementation because of issues that have been seen in the early stages. But despite all of these issues and the polarized global views on the topic, don't be surprised if in the near future you are using Bitcoins on a daily basis.